Today, I'm going to show you 4 devices that help me reclaim my mind from social media. These 4 devices have really helped me in 3 different categories. These 3 different tech categories are gaming, music listening, and fitness/lifestyle tech. Let's start with the first one, which is gaming, and the best device that I could recommend really is the AYN Thor. The AYN Thor is an emulation machine. It plays a lot of games and you can pretty much put any game on there that you can imagine really. With my favorites of the AYN Thor being the 3DS and DS games, as the device is actually a clamshell device, so similar to the older DS and 3DSs. You could play all those games on this device with no problem at all. And you can even play them at an even higher resolution, which just gives the older games a bit of a boost and a bit more of a modern experience to the older games. So how has a gaming handheld actually helped me with getting rid of social media? Usually if I get bored, I just gravitate straight to my phone, and without even thinking about it, I just open like Instagram or TikTok. It's super easy to scroll and go through everything and just be in that mind-numbing state of not really knowing what you're doing, to be honest. So every time I try and catch myself from doing that, I just decide to play games instead, and especially offline games like the older Pokemon series. This device has been a great help to me, just distracting myself from being on social media. And playing games also gives you that thinking experience of having to solve a puzzle or going through a storyline instead of just mind-numbingly looking at videos. Primary reason why I like to play the games. It also challenges yourself mentally. I think that's quite important for the brain really, to just be a bit more challenged instead of just being mind-numb to social media. And the AYN Thor definitely is a good device that will help with that situation. Also, you can play just any console that you could think of. So even the PS2 I've got on here, and playing PS2 games has been great. Battery life has also been pretty good. I get around 10 to 15 hours on this device, so I have no problems with that at all. It's also pretty portable. I mean, compared to my phone, okay, it is a little bit bigger, but to be honest, it's not much bigger. It's definitely a bit thicker, but you can definitely carry it around with no problem at all. So if you ever get bored, instead of gravitating to your phone, I would just recommend gravitating to something like this to keep you occupied. The second device that we're actually going to be talking about is the listening experience device, and that is the Snowsky Echo Mini. The Snowsky Echo Mini is a great MP3 player. You can listen to music with either the auxiliary port that's on the device, but it also has Bluetooth, so you can have Bluetooth headphones connected to them. Personally, I wouldn't really go for the Bluetooth just because the lossless audio on this device is that good that I would prefer to use a cabled set of earphones or headphones with them. Also, it has a micro SD card, and it can also charge with a USB Type-C, so that's pretty much any plug that your phone, your laptop, or anything else supports. And the 2 times I really use this device is going out for a walk. So I like to just leave my phone behind, go out for a walk and just listen to music uninterrupted, but also just not being pushed to anything from like new music or constantly feeling like you have to look for new music to be completely occupied. I like just having that playlist feel of just turning it on. You have to listen to a playlist from beginning to end, and that's really what this sort of device gives you. So going out for a walk with this and just having the music flow with you on your walk, I've really enjoyed that a lot. I also use this device a lot for my speaker at home, plugging it into the speaker and just having it play within the house. And just having that album play from beginning to end as well has also just been a great experience, and with amazing sound quality as well. So this device is great. I couldn't recommend it more. It's only like 80 euros, so it's quite affordable for what it is. And you can put any type of music you want on here as long as you can get it from either like iTunes or whatever way you would prefer to get your music. If you're liking the type of content that you've seen so far, please consider going down, giving it a like, and maybe even a subscribe if you want to watch even more type of content like this. Let's just get into the next 2 devices that I have left. So the last 2 devices is part of the fitness/lifestyle kind of devices. In the past, I used to wear an Apple Watch a lot, having a screen constantly on my wrist. I just got a bit sick of it, and I got very distracted of having a screen constantly on my wrist. So to tackle the fitness side of it, I actually got a device that I could wear on my arm so that I didn't really feel or see the device very much. And that is the Helio Strap from Amazfit. This strap is pretty much just a fitness tracker without a screen. Having it placed on the arm, you don't really feel like you have anything on your wrists or in your way or anything like that. And especially while sleeping, you don't feel this at all. Whilst having something big and chunky on your wrist, you can really feel it if you put your hand under your pillow or something. With a device like the Helio Helio Strap, you don't really have that feeling at all. And it tracks everything from your heart rate, your sleep tracking, your HRV, your VO2 max even. So it really tracks everything that the Apple Watch would be tracking. Also, a great feature about this is that all the data that it collects, it can also go into the Apple Health app. So having it in the Apple Health app as well just makes me not really feel the need to wear an Apple Watch anymore during the day. I still use the Apple Watch for sure when I go out for a run or go out for an activity so that I can see my heart rate when I'm actually doing the activity. But for something in the background and just normal lifestyle kind of stuff, the Helio Strap definitely gives me a good recommendation for that. Now, I did quite like wearing a watch on my wrist. I had to look for a different solution and for a different type of watch. Recently, thanks to you guys, we hit 1,000 subscribers and it really set a milestone for where this channel is going. So I just wanted to thank you guys. And to also celebrate that, I wanted to get myself a watch which really resonated with new beginning. So that's where I got the Tag Heuer Formula 1 watch. So the older version of this watch actually came out in 1986 and it was actually released with the Tag Heuer name for the first time. So it was the first ever watch that got released with that name because the company used to be Tag and Heuer. They used to be two separate companies. And this was the first watch that they ever released together as a collective. So I thought this watch was a great watch to start my watch collection as the watch itself resonates a new beginning for the company. Also to me, it represents a new beginning of starting to become a YouTuber. Having this watch to constantly be on my wrist and just be proud of really just makes it even more special than just wearing an Apple Watch. And also knowing that a watch like this will last way longer than an Apple Watch ever would just makes it a bit more special than an Apple Watch ever will feel like. And the build quality is just amazing. Like it feels so good on the wrist and it feels really nice to wear. I can't recommend it enough to just wear a watch like this. So thank you guys for watching the video on the different type of like tech that I use to try and distract myself from not using social media and really challenge myself to new things. If you really enjoyed the video, go down, give it a like, maybe even a subscribe if you enjoy more of this type of content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.